So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Okay. Welcome to Levels, where we explore the people and the stories that make up our amazing community at All Level CrossFit. I'm your host, John, and today I'm thrilled to have the legend Lana Marcine with me. So sit down, grab a cup of your favorite beverage, and get ready to learn a little bit more about that person sweating alongside you. So, Lana, how long have you been a member of the gym?
Golly, 4 years now?
4 years. It was right around COVID, right? Right after.
No, post-COVID. I moved in I knew I would know answers. Probably January 23?
Cool.
So, is that right?
No, it can't be 23. So I think it was 21.
No, it
22?
wasn't 21. I moved in maybe 22.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ish.
So we're in 25. So it's 3-ish years.
Yeah, about 3 years. That's about right.
Yeah. And in that time, you've really kind of entrenched yourself in the community. You're here all the time. You judge, you help out, you're helping out with the adaptive class. You're doing all the things, right? So
all the things. Love this gym.
And we appreciate it. We really appreciate it. So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where were you born? Where'd you grow up?
Kenora, Ontario.
Born in Kenora?
Yep. Yeah, we spent, in the 80s, my husband got transferred to Alberta, so we were out there for about 9 years.
Okay.
Yeah, other than that, all my life in Kenora.
Wow, and give us a little perspective, because it really took me off guard when I looked at where Kenora was on a map. I knew it was up north, but give me a little perspective in terms of how long would it take me to drive from Windsor, Ontario to Kenora?
23 hours.
23 hours.
If you go through Canada, kind of thing. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, far.
It's crazy. Ontario is so huge.
Kenora's like 50 kilometers to the Manitoba border.
Yeah.
We used to bike to the Manitoba border.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about Kenora. It's a small...
15,000 people, small town, beautiful lake, really nice in July and August.
What's like the main industry there?
Oh, it's a lumber. I forget what it's called.
Yeah. Lumber, like sawmill? Or?
They used to have sawmill.
Yeah.
No, they put out some kind of wood, special wood.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you went to school there. You grew up in Kenora. Did you play any sports when you were growing up?
Yeah, the regular, like back in my day, girls it was a little different for us, but I did track and field and high school volleyball, basketball.
Yeah, so you were an athlete.
Fun things. Yeah, I always liked sports.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, I do know that you were a nurse, right? So did you go to school for nursing? Where did you go to school?
Thunder Bay and then Kenora, both.
Oh, wow. So Thunder Bay, Lakehead? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You went to Lakehead?
We did courses there, St. Joe's Hospital.
Okay.
Through the hospital.
Cool.
Yeah.
And so how long were you a nurse?
Oh, rest of my life.
Yeah. When did you retire from nursing?
I never really retired from nursing, I guess. After my husband passed away, I wasn't really nursing, but my sister was a midwife, and I ran her office.
Okay.
So after he passed, I decided to completely retire and get into retirement funds. I wasn't bringing in enough on my own.
Right. Great. Okay. Now, I do know that you've had a pretty varied past in terms of you've done some powerlifting, you've done some triathlons, you've done CrossFit competitions, you've done all that stuff. So tell me a little bit about those pursuits in the past. Like, which came first, triathlons, powerlifting, CrossFit?
Back in the day when I was younger and kids were young, we just did curling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like women didn't.
Right.
We took care of the kids, did macrame and curling.
Yeah.
And then in my 50s, I got into the swim club, joined the swim club.
Okay.
I always liked swimming, and ended up, the coach was a triathlete, so got involved in triathlon.
Yeah.
So raced for Canada then.
Wow.
Yeah. Went to Worlds 7 times.
Tell me a little bit about that. So you represented Canada in triathlons at the Worlds in your age group?
In my age group.
What was the first age group you were in when you did that?
55 to 59.
55 to 59.
Yeah. I went to a race with a friend in Vancouver. She was trying to qualify for Team Canada, and I won my age group. So fluke, total fluke. Didn't have a coach, didn't know anything.
Wow. Yeah. Tell me, what are the kind of distances that you were doing in those ones?
That was a sprint. Most of my worlds, I think, were sprints, but I did Olympics. I did half Ironman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would a sprint distance be in terms of swim, run, and and bike.
750 swim, 20K bike, 5K run, I think.
Wow.
Olympic was double that.
Yeah.
Ironman was many times that.
How did you fare at the Worlds when you?
5th was my highest.
Wow.
Yeah, never podiumed. I podiumed at a half Ironman.
Yeah.
More of a distance person, I think.
Right.
Slow.
Right.
Same with my swimming. I had a Canadian silver medal in the 1500.
Wow.
Yeah, so distance.
See, this is why we do this. So you're such a decorated athlete that we didn't.
No, I'm not.
Yes, and a lot of people don't know that story. Okay, and then powerlifting. Tell me about powerlifting.
I got into that through CrossFit down when I went to Florida. Can't remember. It just came up in the gym. There's powerlifting. I'm like, oh, I could do all those 3 things. We do it at CrossFit all the time. Yeah. So that went quite well for me, actually.
Tell me about that.
Well, I had 3 national records in my age group.
Wow.
Yeah.
For Canada? National?
U.S.
U.S.
U.S. Yeah. Because I had a home in Florida, so they considered it U.S.
Right. And what was the age group and what were the records?
Oh gosh, would have been 65 to 69, probably. Maybe 70 to 74.
And do you know what your lifts were? Like what your best lifts were?
No, I don't remember.
Don't remember. But they're good enough to be national records, so they can't be that bad, right? That's amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty fluky. Didn't expect that at all. They had to, at the meet, it was a seniors games or something.
Yeah.
They have to bring in a special judge.
Okay.
For if you're going for a national record, which I wasn't going for.
Right.
But another coach I didn't have a coach, but a coach in the warm-up said something about 50-something being my age group. And I'm like, no, that's my weight class.
Right.
I'm in I forget what it was. It might have been 70 to 74 at the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, and he said, oh, well, then we need to bring in another judge because you're over the
record. But so twice you said it's kind of fluky that you ended up with national records.
Kind of fluky.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think you can fluke into it. Worlds in triathlon and a national record in powerlifting. Be lucky that many times. You might be the luckiest person I know.
There you go.
Okay, so with that, you've got triathlons, you've got powerlifting. How did you start in CrossFit?
Our pool was shut down back in Kenora when we were training swimming for triathlon and swimming. I was on the swim club. So we went to a gym with the coaches and we were doing in a church basement kind of thing. And then somebody opened a gym. I don't even think they called it CrossFit at that time. So I'm like, I kind of like this, dumbbells. And so I went to that gym and then he opened a CrossFit gym and
Is that CrossFit gym still open in Kenora?
It is, but it's not affiliated anymore.
Okay.
It's Janet that you met, Marcine that you met. Well, Martine's down here now, but Janet still coaches there.
What's the name of that gym?
CrossFit Core.
CrossFit Core. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like it.
It used to be CrossFit Core. Now it's Core K-Town.
Core K-Town.
Yeah.
For Kenora.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, great gym.
So you started with CrossFit kind of as dryland training for swimming and then decided that you liked it.
Yeah.
It kind of fit the bill for you.
And I did both for a while, CrossFit and triathlon.
Nice. How did that? That's one thing that I'm interested in because a lot of people, I tend to find a lot of runners, endurance athletes are a little bit afraid of the weight room, and I know how beneficial it can be.
Right.
Kind of, but they're like, oh, I don't want to get too bulky, or I don't want to, compromise my running by doing this, and they've got a really symbiotic relationship. Like runners need to lift weights more, and most people that lift weights need to run more, right? So it's like having that and being able to balance that. What did a kind of training week look like for you when you were training for it?
I was really lucky. The swim coach in Kenora was a triathlete.
Yeah.
And she really pushed, like we'd do stuff on the deck of the pool, that kind of thing. So she supported it.
Right.
But it was mostly when I got to Florida that I started doing a lot of CrossFit, actual CrossFit. Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember your first class? CrossFit
No.
class? No, don't remember?
I remember before it was actually CrossFit when we first went and I couldn't do the PVC over my shoulders.
Oh, like PVC pass
at all.
Yeah.
Could not do it at all.
Yeah.
And I was a lot younger then.
Swimmers have a lot of tight shoulders.
Yeah.
Swimmers and cyclists when they're hunched over.
Exactly.
Right. So
it was terrible.
So that's sometimes it takes
so
something
that's why
like
I
that.
needed it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sometimes it takes something like that to make you realize, oh, I've got a lot more potential to unlock if I can just do this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember your first real CrossFit workout or your first real benchmark that you did?
No, I don't. No.
It's all good. Okay. So
I've been to so many gyms because when I went to Florida, it was like 9 years. So I went to a variety of gyms down there.
So what year was it that you started CrossFit, do you think?
Gosh, John.
I'm asking all the hard questions.
I told you I wouldn't know these answers. I don't know.
No, but when did you go to, so in Florida, when were you in Florida?
Oh, God. Ray died 13 years ago. So, 12 years ago.
So like 12 years ago, and probably prior to that, you did some stuff in
Kenora. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I got more serious about it down there. Yeah. Started doing it. But I remember doing a lot of Palooza qualifiers, that kind of thing, still when I was in Kenora.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. What PR or accomplishment in the gym are you most proud of?
Well, my deadlift, of course. Yeah. That's obvious. But I'm most proud that I'm still able to climb a rope. I know it's ugly. You as a coach, I know that. No. And I don't have a good grip with my foot, but I'm still doing it. Yeah. That's, And I don't want to give that up.
No, I don't think you should. Full transparency, when I talk about CrossFit to other people, they're like, oh, I could never do that. You're usually one of the people that I bring up and said, we have a lady that can do strict pull-ups, she can climb ropes, she can hold planks forever, she can deadlift, she can do all these things. And it's like, you're not too old to do these things, right?
Right.
You're only as old as you want to be, and if you want to use that as an excuse, fine. But we have people from all age ranges that can do that stuff, and you're living proof of the fact.
Gabe.
Yeah, but I mean,
amazing.
You and Gabe, Michael Iniabasi, who was just in here, right? Like all 64, 65 plus, right? And doing things and making progress and, still setting PRs, getting stronger, getting faster at their age. Those are
It changes though. It's this year. Lots of big change for me. So you're sort of going down the hill, but it's better for me going up the benefiting more probably. Right.
Yeah. Even though you're not maybe lifting as much weight, proportionally, it's probably better for you now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, not giving it up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, if you could give your day one CrossFit self some advice, what would you say? First day starting. Work on that PVC. Yeah. PVC as long as you can.
Right? Back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing is, myself as an athlete who's aging up, getting older, like mobility is not something that I particularly enjoy that much. I'd much rather do a hard workout than stretch and do mobility, but it is super important and it's something that I need to make more time for. And I think we all do, but it's just hard to wrap my head around. I'm just going to sit in this one spot and stretch for a while.
The other thing I tell myself, don't be afraid as a woman in your 50s to lift some weight.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's good.
100%. Well, and also like coming from the generation you did, like you said. Macrame, curling, staying home with the kids, right? So that had to be a mindset and a generational shift and say, you know what, no, like I can do all these things. I'm just as capable as anyone else. And it's super beneficial to my health to be doing it, right? And I think that's one of the big things that we're seeing now. We're talking about how athletes are able to, do things for longer and longer as they age up. And I think it was just before they were told they couldn't, right? But now we know that it's important to keep doing it, not to shut it down as you get to a certain age and say, oh, I'm too old for that. Like, I'm too old to train that hard. I'm too old to do that thing, to do that movement, like climb a rope. Like, how old are you now? 77?
77 in a couple of weeks.
77. So 76. And you're climbing ropes and you're doing burpees and you're doing deadlifts. Like that's lighting the path for the rest of us and showing us that like, yeah, it can be done. Right. So I appreciate that.
And then if you watch the 70 plus at the games this year, they were amazing.
Oh my goodness. They are doing things that are beyond my
handstand push-ups.
Yeah. Handstand
push-ups. Couple of them.
200-pound clean and jerks, like crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. How has CrossFit helped you in your daily life?
Oh, in every way.
Yeah.
I trudge my farmers carry my groceries. I live alone, so everything. I mean, lifting the mattress.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Everything, every day.
Everything you do. Yeah, I see that like in my own self too, right? Carrying, like you said, carrying groceries is a good example, but like carrying kids, you know, moving stuff by yourself.
Moving.
Yeah. Moving.
Twice a year. I got that down.
Okay.
And food. It keeps you aware of your food.
What does?
Knowing that you're going to the gym and working out, working hard.
Yep.
I'm not going to sit down and eat Big Macs.
Right.
I'm just not going to do it.
No, and that's part of the conversation we had with the previous guest, Mike. You know, for me, working out is the pillar that holds all the other things in place.
Right.
The nutrition, the sleep, the hydration, right? If I'm not working out, part of me in my brain is like, oh, what's the point, right? Have the ice cream or have more ice cream. Don't need to sleep as much. Don't need to take care of yourself. But when I'm working out and I'm putting that hour a day in, then everything else is like, okay, well, I don't want to ruin that and waste my time by eating it all away or not sleeping or not hydrating.
Right.
So I think I totally get what you're saying there too.
It helps, keeps you healthy all the way around.
Yeah,
I think.
And I think one of the things that we didn't touch on too much with the last guest is the mental health piece of it, right? Like for myself, coming in here and seeing people and being around positive people, and you know, that's a massive part of my day, and it's something that I need to do as much as I can to keep me, you know, keep the stresses of life at bay, I think, a little bit.
And I live alone.
Yeah.
So, and yes, I have my ladies groups and I have my line dancing and all that. That's great. And there are days when I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm tired. I'm achy. I'm bull. Yeah. But never do I leave saying, oh, I wish I hadn't come today. Never.
No, that's 100%. We say it all the time, and it sounds like a cliche, but there's no bad workout. But it's like, no, I don't.
Even if it is a bad workout, I'm still glad I came and did it.
Yeah.
And I still get something out of it.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. That's the way I feel too. Okay, what's your favorite thing about all level CrossFit?
My favorite thing about all level, other than the fact that they moved me.
Out in the community, maybe in the community.
100% the community. Oh, wow. I love the 7-day option. I love that you can come to any class. Well, you'll never see me at 5:30 in the morning, but I could come to any class. Yeah. There's so many things I love about it. I love the coaching. I love the care I'm getting from all the coaches. Chance and I just had a really good chat about my back squat. It's getting pretty ugly. Not quite down. How about we cut back? Don't worry about PRs. Start doing more reps at 80 pounds instead of an ugly 100 pounds. Yeah. Every single one of you is wonderful. Yeah. That's awesome. I feel really, I keep telling people that. Go to a gym where you get good coaching because they're watching you. You know? Yeah. I think what you're saying, you know, obviously coaching is something we take a lot of pride in, but it's the level of care that I think that people have, right, for the athletes. It's like, if you don't care, it doesn't matter how good your coaching is, right? Right. No one wants to listen to you until they know you care. And I think that we're very lucky to have a lot of people that care. Oh, 100%. I heard an amazing quote the other day that said, you know, you can't reach your full potential without the support of an awesome community, right? Like you could be the best athlete, you could be the best anything, but if you don't have people that are going to pick you up when you're down or cheer you on or whatever it is, and that really rang true with me is that you can't do it alone. No. You know, you don't want to do it alone. And if you have a community that's supporting you, then it's going to make it easier and it's going to get you through those tough times when the motivation's not there, which is. You missed a huge moment yesterday with Adam. Oh, yeah? Handstand push-ups. Really? Sets of 3. Oh, wow. Strict. Yeah. Well, like, I got to witness that. Yeah, no, I've seen Adam do. Adam is one of our adaptive athletes who is just at the Wheelwad Adaptive Games in the intellectual division. I've seen him just wall walk up, wall facing strict handstand push-ups. Like, the potential he has is insane. It's amazing. It was just incredible to witness it. Yeah. It was awesome. And that's things like that
happen so frequently in the gym, and sometimes you don't see them and they just kind of pass by. But there's so many breakthroughs, whether it be movements or mindset or, if people are starting to eat correctly and all that kind of stuff, that get off medications and all the things. And you don't always notice it. It's almost like your kid who's growing up beside you, and someone's like, "Oh my God, look how tall they got." And you're like, "Oh, I didn't even notice," because you see it every day, right?
We're watching it every day.
Those stories happen all the time, and that's part of the reason that we want to have a podcast like this. We can tell stories. We can unearth the stuff that needs to be told and doesn't always see the light of day because it happens, and people are like, "Yeah, I see stuff like that every day," right? But there's some massive triumphs in the gym that I think need to be celebrated a bit more. People getting off their medications,
100%.
Gaining back more independence.
The people fighting the weight, those people. Watch their bodies change. It's just mind-boggling.
Yeah. And again,
and they're doing an hour a day.
Yep. It's
4 or 5 times a week.
I know it is mind-blowing. Okay. Let's talk about, do you have a morning routine? I mean, maybe mid-afternoon routine.
8-ish.
8-ish. That's plenty early.
30-ish. Yes. I have my coffee.
Yeah.
And then I have my second coffee with my collagen vanilla in it. Yeah,
nice.
But not my first one. It's got to be straight. And then I have my oatmeal probably 360 days a year.
Yeah.
With all my goodies in it, my creatine and everything, and my protein powder. Kickstart my day that way.
Yeah, your nutrition is, I know I've spoken to you about this before, is you're
consistent.
You're very consistent. You track your macros still, right? You always track your macros. You said you eat probably the same thing a lot of the time, but that's an easy way to
Very boring. Yeah.
But I mean, if it
works
works
for me,
right?
It's just me, so it's easy for me.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's important.
I'm not cooking for 20 other people.
Right. Okay, let's go with a couple of rapid fire things. So what's your favorite movement in the gym? Deadlift. Okay. What's your least favorite?
Overhead squat. Because I can't do them.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this, but I'm going to ask anyways. Morning, afternoon, or evening class?
Evening. Afternoon or evening for sure.
Afternoon or evening. Now, each class has its own flavor, right? Like I know afternoon's a little bit slower, a little bit more time to chat. Evening is a little bit more, a lot going on.
5:30 is just fun, but I like the 9:30 group when I can get here because they're fun. They're all good here.
No, it's a good group, but definitely each has its own flavor.
Right.
Okay, maybe I know the answer to this one as well. Long endurance workouts or short and intense?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
but like in the gym, like I like what's the word? You're working with
ascending?
No. It'll come to me after.
Yeah.
Like a chipper.
Oh, you like
a
yes.
chipper. Yeah.
Everyone loves the chipper, right? Everyone but a coach loves the chipper because you're like, oh, here's 7 movements and we're going to go through them all.
Yeah, I kind of like it. But I loved yesterday's too. So 3 sets.
Yeah.
Or 5 rounds of 3, a triplet.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
I love a good couplet or triplet.
Yeah.
When it comes to programming, for me personally, I feel like simplicity is the best. People do like novelty. They like different things. They like different formats, but give me a 21-15-9 of a couple movements, or give me 5 rounds for time of a triplet. And it's just, I feel like in those ones, there's nowhere to hide. It's just like, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Like,
get it done.
You got to get it done. And I love just having those couple movements and just being able to go back and forth. I do like a good chipper too, but yeah. Okay.
It helps if you like the particular movements.
Yeah.
And which you don't always, but it works fine.
No, for sure. It's always nice to have a wheelhouse WOD where you can just get in there and be like, okay, this is going to be fun.
I can do this,
Favorite indulgent food? So something that if you
My frozen yogurt.
Frozen yogurt? What flavor?
Black Jack cherry, I think it's called.
Black cherry. Okay. Favorite healthy food?
Probably eat a lot of chicken.
Chicken, yeah. You and Zach get along well.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite pre or post workout snack?
Well, I have my protein drinks. Post, pre, I don't really do a pre-snack
Yeah.
unless it's comp or something like that. And I'd probably do a gel, and that goes back to my triathlon days.
Yeah.
I just do my meals.
Yeah.
Like if I'm coming to 4, I make sure I have a good amount of carbs for lunch.
Yeah.
And I have meat at every meal.
Yeah. So you prioritize protein.
Yeah.
In the form of meat. Yeah. It always blows me away how dialed in your nutrition is. I mean, I'm really in awe of like the fact that it is top of the list for when you're doing it.
But I live alone.
Yes.
That's why I can do that.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. Still.
Yeah.
Okay, your favorite way to relax?
Line dancing.
Line dancing.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been line dancing for?
Oh, on and off for, I don't know, 5 or 6, 10 years. A while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it always country music when you line dance?
No, not. It used to be, but not so much anymore.
Really?
I wish it was more country.
Really?
Yeah, I like country.
Oh, you got me intrigued now.
Yeah. Oh, it's fun.
Our question of the day was one about what dance do you wish you could master, and someone did say line dancing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who was it? Give them a lesson.
I can't remember. Maybe it might have been Phil. It might have been
Phil.
Really? So you might have some people that go along with you there.
Okay.
There's a lot of break dancing in there.
It's a good way. I like going to music events like River's Edge, where they have British beat playing, and we get up and dance and eat, and I do a lot of that too.
Really?
With friends. Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's fun.
Okay.
I like music.
So what's your favorite type of music?
Country.
Country.
Classic country.
Classic country. See, I can get behind the classic country. I'm not.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, are we talking like Hank Williams and Johnny Cash?
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Then I'm
more. I like Toby Keith and those guys too, but even prior to them. Yeah,
like I like the old stuff, I guess, and then I like the Chris Stapleton and the Zach Bryan. Mm-hmm. I do like that.
Yeah.
The stuff in the middle, I'm not overly sold on, but I mean, it's what it is.
Fun stuff.
Okay, last question. What would you say to someone who was on the fence about starting CrossFit or at our gym?
I would say, just come, I'll go with you.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The ambassador, Ambassador Lana.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's so much more, like now I have the judging. There's so many ways that you can get involved without being a good athlete in the gym. You still be yourself and do your workouts in it, but there's so much more. There's the adaptive group to get to know. Just come.
I think that's part of the misconception is that you have to be a good athlete to start. And it's a tough one to get over because people do see CrossFit Games athletes, right, who are professional athletes. And we always say it's like going and shooting hoops in your backyard and then thinking you're going to go play in the NBA.
Right.
That doesn't work like that. No. These are the professional athletes. Full-time job is training 8 hours a day, keeping track of everything they do.
Yeah.
We're here. Most of us can only spare an hour a day, and we do our best. And the thing is, no one cares about your score or how you look.
Exactly.
They want you to put the effort in.
They do and they don't. Like you'll say, the people that you're used to working with, so how did your back squat go today?
Right.
Like, not necessarily about their score.
Yeah.
But like, did you get it? Did you get what you wanted?
Right.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, they're invested in.
You become aware of everybody.
They're invested in your success as opposed to comparing yourself to others.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with that.
People can get caught up in that, right? People can get caught up in the comparison game because, you'll see a score or you'll see how somebody did. And, there's some people who really have an aversion to competition, and it's not about that competition. It's about competing.
But then there's Low Heat, who's 4 pounds above me in his deadlift. I gotta get him.
Go get Low Heat. Go get him. All right, cool. Well, Lana, thank you so much for being with us today and sharing your story.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me in your gym.
Yeah, well, I mean, you are such a massive part of the gym now. We're very lucky that you found us, and we're super persistent and got to be.
Remember our first phone call?
I do. I had no idea what was going on. I remember taking it in the bottom of my driveway, and I was like,
"You were with your kids."
I'm like, "Who am I talking to? What do you want? What?"
Here we are.
Okay, so we were really fortunate to have you here. Happy to have you as a guest. Really excited that we got to know you a little bit better. And if you did enjoy the show, and you do enjoy the show, please like, subscribe, or share. And next week, we have a surprise guest who I won't reveal quite yet, but keep keep your ears peeled because it's going to be fun.
And come on down to All Level CrossFit.
Beautiful. Thanks, Lana.